I want to bring before you Sister Betty Williams, President of the Sacramento NAACP. Please receive her.
I would like to thank Minister Christopher Muhammad and everyone for coming here today, because it is time. It's finally time that we come together for our people and our young people, because they are dying. The prison system is a new form of slavery. Our people and our children who are in the prison system are getting paid as much as 7 cents an hour. And that's a good job. 7 cents an hour. So we put our kids in prison so that our industries can go further. It's time for us to stop. We have our school failing our children, not our children failing our schools. If we show up as one unit, as we mobilize here today in the school systems, at the school county boards and the city councils, would you imagine? They get nervous if 5 of us show up. Could you imagine if 100 of us showed up? We could change the things in our cities, in our state, if we showed up. And it sounds like today that we're showing up. It sounds like today that we understand that it's time. It sounds like today that we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. It sounds like today that we understand that our tax dollars are paying their salaries. Now we're here at the Capitol at the house, but it's our house. So when you're going in the doors, you're not knocking on their doors, you're knocking on our doors. When you're sitting in the yard of the Capitol, this is our backyard, it's our front yard, it's our side yard, and we should be able to be making decisions on our children, on our future. I love the fact that we're coming together, not just the Nation of Islam, the NAACP, whether you're Baptist, Methodist, Seventh-day Adventist, it's time to come together. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Asian, it doesn't matter. We should unite, because at the end of the day, we're all getting the same thing, which is nothing. I challenged my DA here in Sacramento because it appeared that 16-year-olds were going to adult prisons. And so when she said no, we challenged her at many town hall meetings. And so the numbers came back like something like this. Well, we arrest approximately 5,000. And out of those 5,000, Betty, we probably bring in about 4,000. And out of the 4,000, we whittle it down to maybe about 300. And then when we go down to 300 and we look at all the juveniles that we actually put in adult prison, and so we're talking about anyone from the age of 12 to the age of 17, we found out that it's approximately over 200 kids that we put in prison. But I asked, how many of them are black? Because that was my concern. So when you say you put approximately 200 and some odd, and you come back and say 139 are black, that's a problem. 139 of our children, I'm not talking about adults, of our children, 12-year-olds in a state penitentiary. And this all came about because the NAACP had a family that came to us where his 16-year-old son, never been arrested, never had a crime in his life, was looking at 25 to life for witnessing a crime that happened to have a gun involved. He didn't do the crime, but he's looking at 25 to life. So then they come back, the DA comes back and says, we want to make him a deal. We'll give him 11 years and 2 strikes. 16 years old. We, the NAACP, came together and said, take it to trial. They took it to trial. We have to also be in those jury boxes, because we did have people that looked like us that was in that jury box. And at the end of the day, this young man ended up coming home on Thanksgiving morning. But it's because we came together. It's time. Do you understand that it's time? If we didn't have the people in the jury box that looked like us, it may not have ever happened. If we never would have came together as NAACP and others and the attorneys, it may not have happened. So I'm going to invite you today, although you're going to do some lobbying today, we're going to do some lobbying today, but the NAACP is also holding a lobby day on May 18th, all day long. We never have enough people that look like us that cover the halls of this Capitol. I'm going to challenge you today that we have 10 times as many on May 18th. We are asking the entire state to show up for Lobby Day to deal with issues like prison and education and health and everything that deals with us. It's time. Can I count on you on May 18th to come together again? And maybe that could be your justice for 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. I would absolutely, and if you want additional information, feel free to contact the Sacramento NAACP and I'll get the information to you as well. But I am so proud to see the beautiful black and brown people here today, regardless of all the police presence, all the helicopter presence. I love that we're here for one cause, and it's our cause. Thank you.
Let's give it up for our sister warrior in the NAACP.